This podcast is brought to you by Channel 23 Productions.
Channel 23.
From the Palm Springs to Washington, he smokes weed and talks a lot of shit. If you know him, you love him. Kevin Porter, baby, give it to him. Your podcast that no one listens to. Your podcast that no one listens to. Your podcast that no one listens to. Your podcast that no one listens to.
Bringing it back to Oakland. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the podcast that no one listens to. I'm your host, Kevin Porter, episode 260. Kickboxer is a pretty good movie. I just watched Jean-Claude Van Damme get his gooch stretched for 45 minutes straight. Made me come. What the fuck? Holy shit. We're back with a brand new episode. 2 weeks out, dude. I was sick a couple weeks ago, dude. Came down with a little bit of a cold, man. I was out for like 7 fucking days. Nah, dude. It was like 4 days and then it fucking broke. And then bam, dude. I was back. Baby. But no new episode last week or the week before, dude. I checked my numbers. I was like, oh shit, dude. We're like down by like 60%, dude. Oh no, man. We're losing the listeners, man. And it's just like, dude, well, if you already listened to the old episodes, why would you listen to it again unless you wanted to, which I don't know. I don't really do that. No, I listened to it once and that's it. It's gone forever. Delete it from the portfolio. I don't know, man. Yeah, dude, got sick a couple weeks ago, dude. That was not fun, dude. I hate being sick. It's like when you get sick, you realize you're like, man, I like being healthy. Healthy it's a nice state of mind, man. Always be healthy in the mind, man. Holy shit, dude. So yeah, not really much going on lately, dude. Been trying to get back in the fucking movie theaters a little bit, dude. That's like my goal this summer. Go see as many movies in the theater and play some fucking golf, dude. And so far, I have played golf once. Well, hit the fucking driving range. Let's get it fucking straight, okay? And I got into a couple movies, dude. Went and saw the Masters of the Universe, dude. The new He-Man film. Pretty fucking badass, dude. If you're a fan of He-Man, I really think they paid a good service to it. I think they relied on some shitty comedy for the first half of the film, and I don't know, dude. I heard people laughing in the theater and shit, so that's cool. But like at the same time, I was like, I could have done without that. They did make fun of like all that like woke shit, you know, which is kind of funny considering like it feels like that's kind of been out, you know, for the last couple of years, you know, so not a lot of people are talking about that. So it kind of felt like a period piece in a sense, dude. It was like, oh shit, they shot this shit in 2021, man. But you know, dude, whatever. He-Man, obviously, you know, masculinity, all that shit. So I get the joke, but nonetheless, it turned out really good, dude. The fucking visual effects, dude. Holy shit, dude. If you want to like take drugs and go watch He-Man, I think I'd probably encourage it, dude. I probably would encourage it a lot because it's really fucking trippy watching that shit. Skeletor, they did an awesome job. I totally had forgotten that Jared Leto did the voice of Skeletor, and it wasn't until the very end when the credits popped up that I saw Jared Leto as the voice of Skeletor, and I was like, damn, dude, they did such a good job. It's like, you know, you think back on like CGI back in the 90s, you know, the aughts, you know, and then you had the 10s. Now we're in the 20s now, dude, and it's like, you know, the technology is definitely there in terms of just like, you know, dude, you just watch like a lot of these like comic book movies and it's like, dude, they're bringing this shit to real life. It's like the shit you wanted when you were a kid. It's like, that's what we're getting now in terms of like special effects for the, like a lot of these Hollywood films, dude. And He-Man did it up, dude. Really can't get past like how good Skeletor looked though, dude. I don't know. I keep coming back to that. But yeah, man, if like, you know, if you're a fan of He-Man, I would definitely suggest going. Apparently it lost its fucking lunch at the fucking box office though. It only made like, I think like 30,000 or 30 million, 29 million or some shit domestically. And then overseas, I think it gained another 10 or 15 or something. So, I mean, like the movie cost like $200 million. So it's like they set it up definitely for a sequel. Which dude, I was pretty stoked when they got to the end credit scene. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be badass. But dude, hopefully Jeff Bezos pulls the money out, dude. I need that He-Man 2, man. Masters of the Universe Part 2. But I don't know, dude. I did read something where they were saying that like MGM or whatever Prime, they're like their strategy is basically to get the name out there. So if they have a good campaign of getting the name out there of the film, then I guess to them that's a success. So hopefully again they'll pony up another $200 million. It'll probably be like $300 million by the time they make part 2 or some shit. Or whatever. Which again, dude, that's just so crazy. It costs that much money to make a film, dude. We make films on like $1,000 or some shit, dude. It's just like, I mean, we make it happen, dude. It's like, damn, to have that kind of budget and like be in charge of that, dude. It's kind of daunting in a sense. But what else do we see? Went saw fucking The Backrooms. That was pretty cool. I wasn't like aware. Well, I should say I am aware. I have been aware of the Backrooms YouTube series from back in the day, or from, I guess, within the last couple of years. I don't know, dude. Brandon told me about it, and I never got around to watching it. And then going into the film, I was like, well, I've gone this far. I might as well just go into it blind and just go watch the film. And, you get a lot of people complaining. They're like, oh, man, I wish it was more like the YouTube series. But it's like, dude, this kid got fucking a huge budget to direct like his first directorial debut. So of course you're going to incorporate some of the YouTube shit. You got to, pay homage to like what got you there. But like at the same time, you got to step it up a little bit, dude. So, you're going to have that cinematic, world going on in that. So and I'm fine with that, dude. Like I thought it was a pretty good fucking movie, dude. I'm not going to spoil anything or anything like that, but it's definitely a movie I would go see again. I'll say this much. I don't think I'd pay to go see He-Man again, and not necessarily again against the film, but it's like one of those movies like, okay, you see it one time. That's probably really all I need to see it. I can't say I'm like the biggest He-Man fan, but yeah, nonetheless, dude. Backrooms though, on the other hand, like I definitely want to buy that movie when it comes out. And I would go back and watch it again, because the concept it's really fun, dude. And just like once they get into the Backrooms, you're just like, oh shit, dude, this is so trippy, dude. And I guess they didn't I don't know, I didn't read this or anything, but Brandon said something about them not having CGI in the film, or like very minimal CGI maybe. I don't know. But yeah, just on that factor, dude, shout out, I don't know the name of the director or whatever, but that kid's fucking badass. That kid's only 20 years old, dude. Like, that's so cool, dude. It's so cool. It's like young blood coming into the system, dude. And then you got that Odyssey movie. I guess that kid was only like 26. Was it Odyssey? No, that's the fucking, that's the Christopher Nolan movie coming out. Fuck, dude. What the fuck is the name? It's fucking Backrooms. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's just like he's just trying to pass time as he pulls up an internet browser. Horror movies 2026. Motherfucker, hit that enter button. Scary movie. Of course it doesn't show anything that I'm looking for. What else? What other horror films do we got coming out? Scream 7 came out. Bride, The Return to Silent Hill, which I saw that one in theaters. I don't know, a lot of people talk shit about that movie, but I didn't think it was that bad, really. I'm not fucking seeing it, dude. And I'm really, I really want to fucking see this movie. Because it's kind of funny, because, going into this film or whatever, I usually am pretty good about, knowing about the new scary movies that are coming out. Obsession, that's what it is. Obsession. After breaking the mysterious One-Wish Willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires come at a dark, sinister price. Whatever, dude. Whatever, Sarah. Come on, dude. But yeah, I don't know, dude. That one just came out of nowhere, dude, and everybody's all talking about that. So I definitely kind of want to see that. Planning on tomorrow, dude, hopefully going to see Mortal Kombat 2. Ends in the theater here in Yakima at the cinema tomorrow, or on fucking Thursday, I guess. And I don't know, dude. I know it's been out for a while, but that was a movie I wanted to see last October when they first, it was supposed to come out last October, but then fucking Warner Brothers is just like, nah, fuck that, dude. Push it back to fucking May, dude. So, when it came out, I don't know, dude. I kind of got out of going to the theaters for a minute there. Because, Mortal Kombat probably would have been the first one out of all the new movies that are coming out right now that I wanted to fucking see. Obviously, Backrooms, He-Man and all that shit. And there's still some movies that are coming out, like new Spider-Man movie. I definitely want to go see that. I guess, yeah, that Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie. It's supposed to be pretty cool, but I don't know, dude. Give me Christopher Nolan Batman. That's all I need from Christopher Nolan, dude. Like, I love the guy, I guess, but I don't know, dude. Those Batman movies fucking rock so fucking hard. Let's see what other. Oh, Hokum. Yeah, dude, that actually kind of looked pretty cool. That's on streaming now, so I guess I don't think it's. Yeah, I think it's already out of theaters here in Yakima. Then there's that Iron Lung movie that came out. Everybody, like, I don't know, dude. If I judge it based on the poster, I kind of think it looks like fucking dog shit. Iron Lung looks like dog shit, but again, dude, everybody was like talking about that as like being a really good film. So then you got Ready or Not Part 2. I never saw the first one, so I don't give a shit. Strangers Chapter 3. Don't give a fuck about that. 28 years later, The Bone Temple. I heard a lot of good things about this. I'm not really into the 28 years later fucking series or anything like that. I don't know. I tried watching the first one a long time ago. I remember I had it on VHS. Like, it just never really caught my interest that much. So yeah, there you go. Still haven't seen Scream 7. Don't really give a fuck, because I mean, like, all of them fucking, dude, besides the first one, really, come on, dude. I mean, like, that one's the great. I mean, second one's pretty fun. I mean, third and fourth are all right, but then you get to 5, 6, and 7, and just like, all right, whatever, dude. And plus, dude, that Jenny Ortega chick, they took out the 2 chicks from the other that were in the other 2 sequels or whatever. So it's kind of like stupid in a sense. It's like, well, if there was any reason to go back and watch it again, it was because you were invested in that storyline. But, you know, they took a stand against Israel, so, you know, hey, more power to them, dude. Shout out Jenny Ortega and the other random chick from fucking Scream, dude. What other fucking movies are coming out, dude? NFT Cursed Images. What the fuck? Oh, it's an Amazon Prime Video. Actually, I don't know. Oh, dude, I don't know. That kind of looks cool, dude. NFT Cursed Images. I don't know. It kind of looks fucking cool. He's Watching You. Black Spines. I don't even know. It says it's available. I started watching The Bride the other night. I don't know, dude. It's like, it's cool. I like it. And it's like kind of artsy, you know, and all this shit. Bonnie and Clyde, fucking, you know, Bride of Frankenstein. I liked it. I thought the opening was pretty fucking decent. I didn't really I got to the middle, and then I had to go to bed because I had to get up early in the morning. So I just said, fuck it. Then Psycho Killer. I remember seeing the trailer for that, and I was like, no way, dude. That is like satanic as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, I watch scary movies, but like, I don't know, dude. When they're just like blatantly putting it out there and like throwing up the 666 and all that fucking pentagram bullshit, I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from that, you know. I'm just gonna stay away from that. Scary Movie. That one just came out. I don't know, dude. I don't really give a shit about the Scary Movie films. I mean, I'll watch it, but it's like I don't necessarily give a fuck about like going to the theater to see the new Scary Movie. I mean, I didn't even go see Scream 7, so what makes you think I'm going to go see fucking Scary Movie 6 or whatever the fuck it is? Oh, dude, I was just thinking, what the fuck is coming out, dude? New fucking Jackass is coming out, dude. That's actually a movie I'll go see. We went and saw the last one in theaters, and, like, you know, honestly, that may have been the first Jackass film I ever saw in theaters. I think I've probably had only seen those movies on, you know, like, DVD and shit. But, dude, I was always a big fan of fucking Jackass and, like, you know, Johnny Knoxville. Not so much, like, really Bam Margera, you know, Viva La Bam. You know, you throw it on if it was on or something, but it's like, I don't know. I always thought they were just like spoiled rich kids, you know? So I was just like, dude, fuck those guys. Dude, fuck those guys. I'm like fucking poor as shit, living with my single mom in a fucking, you know, double wide trailer. Get it right. Double wide trailer. But no, I always like Johnny Knoxville. I like Steve-O. I actually like the Wild Boys, from back in the day, dude. With Steve-O and, what's it, Chris Pontius or whatever. Like, that shit's pretty fucking cool. I still listen to Steve-O's podcast, dude. Even though, dude, I'll throw this out there, dude. Fucking Brandon Allen hates fucking Steve-O, dude. He hates all the things that have to do with Jackass. So I don't know, dude. That's always been one thing though I've always enjoyed was watching the Jackass films. And like as you get older, especially with like two boys as they get into their teenage years, like introducing them to Jackass, it was like, oh, it was a fun moment, dude. It was a fun moment as a parent, dude. It's like, oh, dude, watch that guy get his fucking gooch shocked. Holy shit, dude. He just totally Jean-Claude Van Damme that motherfucker. Holy crap, dude. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Those are my goals this summer. Just trying to get out, get some sun. Fuck, dude. Fucking ran into some shit. I was trying to like mount my TV in my bedroom, and like I had to take the old TV down, and I was trying to put the new one up, and like fucking stupid, dude. So I get the screws off. And both of them drop, and I'm just like, all right, fine, I'll just get them on the floor. I find one, I'm like, where the fuck's the other one? Where the fuck is the other one? And then fucking Jessica's like, oh, I picked that up. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then she's like, I don't remember where I put it. I'm like, well, you just fucking ruined my night. No, I'm just joking. I had to order like spare fucking shit, which, you know, thankfully, because like I tried looking it up locally to see if anything's available at like a Walmart or a fucking like a, you know, Fred Meyer's or whatever, dude. And nobody had spare hardware for like a fucking TV mount. So I was like, all right, well, I guess Amazon it is, dude. Jeff Bezos gets my money again. He gets my $6. So luckily, hopefully it should be here tomorrow so I can get that shit done. But like that shit is like pissing me off, dude. And then she's like, you should go get some food. I'm like, I should go get some food. You should go get some food because you lost the fucking screw. No, I went and got the food. And it was good, dude. Had carne asada fries, dude. I ate before recording the podcast, which I ended up just sitting here for like 45 fucking minutes, like scrolling my phone. Just cause like, dude, I'm so fucking lazy lately, dude. I'm just like, I don't know, dude. I just like, I lost the drive, motherfucker. I don't know, dude. I've just been on a break, dude. I'm on like my little mini summer break, dude, before we get back into like hustling and like, you know, trying to make, you know, all the internet, man, dude. Oh my God. It's like Dallas says, dude, shower gun, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't know, dude. I just don't give a fuck. I just gotta hang out, dude. Like, I just want to hang out and like watch the movies, you know, hang out with Jameson, go play golf, go like cause he's been my movie buddy lately. So it's like, he's got his driver's permit now. So I've been having him drive me everywhere, which, dude, he's totally down for because he's never been able to drive. So I'm like, yeah, dude, take me to go get tacos or whatever, you know? And so, yeah, we've been going to the movies and stuff. So we're going to go see Mortal Kombat 2 tomorrow, which actually, you know, now I bring it up, I'm like, okay, cool. Totally psyched for that. We were going to go see The Great Outdoors tonight because, like, the Orion downtown, they have, like, their classic movie of the month or whatever every month, dude. But like, I don't know, Jessica was like, I don't want to go, I'm tired. And I was like, well, if you don't want to go, I don't fucking want to go because I'm just fucking, I was, like I said, I was trying to get the TV up, I was moving a bunch of shit around, I had to record this podcast, so I was like, all right, well, I mean, I really could stay in and get some shit done tonight. I really could afford that. So, you know, luckily it's like, you know, $5 fucking ticket, so it's not that big of a deal for the most part. But I'm honestly a little disappointed because I should have gone and seen it, dude. John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, dude, come on. But I have it on VHS, so it's like, really, if I want to watch that movie, I could just pop it on after I get done recording this. But I really was watching Kickboxer, so I'd like to go ahead and finish that, dude. I mean, like, fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme, motherfucker. Dude, I don't know, dude. So, yeah, that's like, I don't know, really not a lot else going on here in life, I guess, you know. The last episode, we had Darren on, and we had Brandon Allen as a surprise guest via phone call. He did announce that we're starting pre-production for Shapeshifter, the remake of Shapeshifter. You know, so we're getting ready to do that. We released a new episode of Drago here a couple weeks ago, The Howling 7, dude. That's a piece of shit fucking movie. That's got to be one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen. Clive Turner, if I see you on the streets, I will fight you. I will fight you to the death. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, algorithm. Don't censor the fucking podcast. 30 seconds, dude. They're just going to be like, oh, dude, sorry, man. You made a fucking joke. You made a fucking joke. Your life's a joke. So... I don't know, dude. So yeah, we had that drop. That was a fun episode to record. We got one more fucking Howling movie to fucking review, which I just bought actually off eBay for like $5. So I have the complete collection now, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, I have finally collected every single Howling movie in existence. I don't know if that's an accomplishment or not. I mean, especially going back and like rewatching all those sequels. Some dog shit sequels in there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that fucking straight, with part 7 being the ultimate one, which I haven't seen part 8 yet, so I don't know. Maybe that one will be even worse, but I can't say. Maybe it's a lot more whinier because it's going to be like some emo fucking, you know, Twilight ripoff or whatever it is. So, you know, maybe it's going to be more of that shit because I think that's like what annoyed me the most about fucking Twilight was just the emo-ness of these vampires. Like, these guys are such fucking pussies. Like, fucking do something. It's like, fucking werewolf. Come on. Don't get me started. I think I might have to actually watch those movies this weekend with Jessica. I won't talk about it this week, but I think I'm getting suckered into it, dude. Damn, dude, I just brought that up, dude. Fuck. I just remembered. I'm going to sabotage that one. But like, bitch, we're watching UFC at the White House on Sunday. What are we doing here? Nah, yeah, I guess that's coming up this weekend. UFC 250. I don't know. How the fuck do they match that shit up? Fucking celebrating the 250 years of America, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I guess 4th of July is coming up right around the corner, dude. It just like trips me out. It's like, fucking already June, dude. But I don't know, dude. I'm not really a big UFC fan. I typically will tune in for the big fights. And, honestly, though, like, you look at the card, and again, like, maybe if, like, you're more versed in UFC and like who these fighters are, you're more amped for like some of the fights at the White House. But it's like, dude, where's Conor McGregor, bro? Like, it's only because they're like losing money on the show, so it's like they don't want to pay like a Conor McGregor shit tons of money to go fight on a fucking card that they're gonna lose fucking money on. So I mean, I get it, it's just a business thing, but it's just kind of stupid. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know, dude. So I guess like I did bring up some news stories. I know last time we did the podcast, when it was a solo podcast, we kind of just went through the headlines. Last time we talked about some sports and shit, which I don't know if you've been watching, dude. The Knicks did make the finals. San Antonio Spurs made the fucking finals. It's down to those final two, and then it's down to the final two in the NHL, which is the Las Vegas Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes. Two teams I do not fucking like. I established that in the last solo episode, dude. I don't like the guy from the fucking Portland Trailblazers out of there. Hasn't been much like talk on that lately, but hopefully this fall, dude. Hopefully the Supersonics are coming back. Portland Trailblazers stay in Portland. So hopefully that I-5 rivalry will heat up in the future. So but yeah, no, I watched the Knicks and the Spurs last night, dude. I don't know, everybody's like, I go on X, dude, everybody's all talking shit. They're like, they booed Trump during the national anthem, man. It's so fucking unpatriotic, man. It's disgraceful. You people are horrible. Like, what kind of fucking bullshit is this? I was watching it when it happened. I was like, good. They should boo him during the national anthem. Fuck this guy, dude. I fucking hate Donald Trump, dude. He's a fucking piece of shit, dude. Look at all the shit he's fucking causing, dude. So I'm glad they fucking booed him. And then everybody's like throwing fucking shit at the fans for after, because all these videos are coming out of them fucking beat the shit out of the San Antonio Spurs fans. I think that shit's funny, dude. That like makes me like the New York Knicks even more, dude. I don't know, dude. I've always like had an affinity for New York teams for some reason. Like back in the day when the Giants were fighting, they were facing the Patriots in the Super Bowl, the first one. Dude, I was rooting for fucking Eli Manning, dude. I was like, fuck Tom Brady, dude. Fuck the Patriots. Which finally, dude, I know it took like 6 months, but we'll talk about the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl this year. Dude, holy shit, that was fucking momentous, dude. We got that monkey off our fucking back, dude. Like, straight up beat the Patriots, dude. Erased the fucking heebie-jeebies from 2014, dude. Like, I'm so pumped for this year, dude. Even though everybody's all talking about the Rams getting Myles Garrett. Like, what the fuck? Who gives a shit, dude? It's like the Rams. It's what the Rams do every fucking year, dude. They just sell their future and gamble on the fucking, the present. Which, I mean, maybe it'll work, dude, but it's just like, dude, there's no respect for the Seahawks. Which then again, dude, nobody really saw the Seahawks coming last year anyway. Like, let's be fucking honest, dude. It's not like going into the season, Mike McDonald's fucking second year as coach. Like, you really thought that the Seahawks were going to fucking go to the Super Bowl and win it. I mean, again, there's always that hope that it's going to happen. You're like, dude, that'd be fucking cool. But, like, you don't really necessarily see it happening, and then, like, it happens, and now we're like, oh, fucking powerhouse, and it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. Of course, like, I did go to 2 Seahawks games last year. I was going to say, of course, the one game I went to, they fucking lost, but it was against Tampa Bay, and it was a really fun fucking game, dude. It was the same day that we went to we went straight to T-Mobile Park, dude, because it was game 2. Yeah, I think it was, I don't know, was it game 2? It was like, yeah, it was the second, yeah, I think it was game 2 of the divisional series against fucking the Tigers with the Mariners in the playoffs and shit, dude, which I guess supposedly that was the only time in history that's ever happened, which I don't know, dude. Somebody tried telling me, no, that's fucking happened before, but like I Googled it and I couldn't find shit, so I was like, oh, it's never happened before, dude. So like hundreds of thousands of people, and I'm just popping gummies the whole entire day, dude. I'm ripped out of my fucking mind, dude. By the end of the fucking Mariners game, dude, I'm just sitting there, I'm just like fucking ready to pass out, dude. So I don't know. I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast, but like, nonetheless, dude, like we won the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah, it's fucking badass, dude. But yeah, talking about New York Knicks fans, dude. I don't know, dude. I got an affinity for New York, dude. If I'm gonna support any Northeast, like fuck Boston, fuck Washington D.C., fuck fucking Baltimore, fuck Pittsburgh. I don't know. Philly's cool. I like Philly. And then New York. I like Philly and New York. Like all my favorite comics are either from, Philadelphia or fucking New York. So it's like, all right, cool. I'll roll with those cities. I don't know, dude. But yeah, hopefully the Knicks come back, dude. But they're saying that Donald Trump showing up, dude. He cursed them, dude. Cursed the fucking New York Knicks, dude. I don't know, dude. Danhausen let the curse go, dude. I mean, they won how many 12 games straight, and they come over and Donald Trump's fucking falling asleep. What the fuck is that shit, dude? Like, why the fuck even go? Like, what's the fucking point of going if you're gonna, like, again, you see everybody online, because apparently, this caused a huge ruckus in terms of getting into Madison Square Garden that day, because the fucking president decided to fucking show up. The first sitting president in the history of the NBA Finals to ever show up. Which, I mean, that's kind of cool in a sense, but at the same time, it's Donald Trump, so who gives a fuck about Donald Trump, dude? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, dude, Poland. I don't give a fuck who wins the NHL Stanley Cup, dude. Fuck the fucking Hurricanes. Fuck the Golden Knight. So yeah, dude. I guess that's gonna end it for us here on this episode of us. I was gonna say Spin Skim for it. I've been smoking a lot of weed today, dude. We did 25 minutes. That's pretty fucking good, dude. It's pretty fucking good in my book, dude. So definitely make sure to check out the Podcast in Disguise and Yojo, a Real American Podcast, every Saturday and Sunday. And check out the podcast that no one listens to every week, dude. We're back. We're back for, we'll have another episode out next week. I guarantee, I don't guarantee. You never know what's going to happen. I did knock on wood. But I am trying my best to get episodes out every week. And hopefully, I don't know, we'll pop out an episode of Video Rental Chaos here soon. I'm kind of debating, like, going back to the old format at this point, because I tried the new format and it worked. But I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just like doing the old format, dude. And again, like, all I give a shit about is, like, just doing what I like. So it's like, it's a little bit extra work, because the other thing was actually a little bit quicker, but it kind of combined the reels that I was doing with Video Rental Chaos. That's basically, it was a hybrid of. And it's like, I don't know. I have like one more episode that I haven't edited, so I'm going to try to drop that here soon. I don't know, man. We'll try to get back at it, dude. Again, we're kind of in a summer vacation mode, so if things are slow, well, guess what, motherfucker? Things are fucking slow. And guess what? It's fucking free, so I don't give a fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.